Well, our mama bald eagle flew over from the driving range poles and back here by Fraser Road. So kind of figured she was headed over to this area, so came over and set up the camera, and we'll go ahead and see what we can get. Kind of on a busy road, so it's headed into Signature Point, so I may not be able to sit here very long. But I did get a look at her feet when she took off. Got a couple of good pictures of her feet, and the one looks like it's doing much better. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully it's not going to be anything that she can't overcome. She's been around for a long, long time. Longer than I've been watching these eagles here. So that's at least 10 years. A lot of people ask me how long eagles can live in the wild, and we've heard of eagles that have lived 32 up to 35 years old in the wild, and in captivity they live up to that long as well, as long as there's nothing that impacts their oh, I'm hearing some talking going on with the eagle, so let's see what happens, see if the other one flies in. Oh, there's a Cooper's hawk flying by. Cooper's hawk flew by. Ralph would be excited about that. But it did give her a little bit of a start. She's sitting right above the river right now, so she may decide to grab a fish if she's hungry. Definitely looks like she's in hunting mode. And the other question is how big do eagle nests get? Well, they build on them every year, so they can keep building onto them as long as they don't collapse under their own weight, and as long as they're in a good position in the tree. So there have been eagle nests that have been 2.5 tons, which is pretty amazing. I think that's the largest one that they've recorded. That's a lot of sticks. So this time of the year, what the eagles do is they actually will do bonding, and what that includes is hanging out together, refamiliarizing themselves with each other, bringing sticks into the nest as a sign of, I'm part of your pair, and so their mating ritual. And then once it gets a little bit later in the winter, early spring, they'll really start mating. And then put eggs in the nest about the middle of March. Anywhere from the beginning to the middle of March is what we normally see in this area. Now the eagles that are down in southwest Florida have already started their mating process, and they may be they probably already have eggs in the nest or going into the nest as we speak, because they usually hatch around between Christmas and New Year's. And we get to see that happen. We get to see that happen on the webcam, on the Southwest Florida Eagle cam. So there's a Dick Pritchett real estate site that hosts that Eagle webcam, and so you can see all of the activity up close and personal. They do have people that narrate and post and chat and do all kinds of things that document those eagles, and they've been doing that for quite a while. That mama eagle disappeared 2 years ago when the youngsters were not old enough to fend for themselves, so the male actually had to feed them and care for them until they were old enough to fledge, which he did, and then he took a new mate. So they're programmed to mate and have babies every spring, winter and spring, so we'll look forward to our nesting season, which should be coming up in just a couple of months, a few months. All right, I'm going to call this good. It was nice to see our mama eagle up in this tree over by the Green River, and hopefully she's successful with her hunt today. All right, have a great day.